Ruth is a very beautiful lady, not in the way that caught the eyes, but in a way that made everyone around her feel important. She owns a flower shop on the corner of the street. Every morning before sunrise, she was always busy arranging lilies and lavender, always humming softly as she displayed her flowers by the window. Across the street, a guy named Trevor sat on his porch swing, always on his swing, always watching passerbys. He was charming, always had a lazy smile and 100 ideas he never followed through. People always called him the dreamer with dusty shoes. He never bothered to work, never rushed himself, and never tried to change himself. One day, Ruth, carrying 2 cups of coffee, crossed the street to where Trevor was sitting on his swing. "You always look like you are waiting for someone," she said to him. He laughed in his carefree way. "Maybe I'm just waiting for someone to bring me coffee." From that day on, she brought coffee to him once a week, then twice a week. Then she started bringing coffee to him every morning. She talked to him about her flowers, her customers, and her goals. He listened. Sometimes he joked about the things she told him. Sometimes he offered surprisingly deep insights, but he never moved off the porch. One morning, she brought him coffee and an envelope. She told him that she is offering him a job to be helping him in delivering flowers, and she will not require him to have job experience. "You get to ride a bike and talk to people. Could be fun," she joked. He opened the envelope, then shrugged. "I'm not really the working type." She gave a small, sad smile and said, "I know." After that day, she stopped bringing him coffee, and the conversation also stopped. And for the first time in his life, Trevor felt lonely, and he hated it. One morning, he stood up from his swing, walked across the street for the first time in a long while, and opened the door to her shop. The scent of flowers hit him hard. Ruth looked up surprised. "I'm sorry," he said. "I let fear and comfort win, but I miss you more than I miss being comfortable." She folded her arm, skeptical. "You said you weren't the working type." "I wasn't," he said, "but I think I'd like to try being the loving type, if you will still have me." She stared at him for a long moment, then reached behind the counter and tossed him a green apron. "You're late," she said, grinning. And so, the beauty and the lazy man fell in love, not because she fixed him, but because he chose to grow. For her, for himself, for a chance at something real.